come to a comfortable seated position, ideally with the legs crossed. Like I say, if you have any problems with your knee, you can grab either some blocks or pillows. It's really good to just pop them underneath the knees if you want to take the pressure off. And sitting on a block or a pillow is good as well, as it raises the hips. So again, it's just taking pressure off the knees if you've got any issues there. And just bring the hands to the knee, closing down the eyes. Palms facing down if you feel you need some grounding today. Or palms facing up if you need some energy. Sit tall, the shoulders melting away from the ears. Find length in the spine. Find stillness. And start to look inward. Connecting with your breath. Notice how your natural rhythm of the breath is this morning. Is it rapid? Can you slow the breath down? To help keep the focus on the breath, see if you can count to 4 as you pull the breath out. So inhaling, 2, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for a little bit longer now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pull the breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a couple of rounds, counting your own breath. The mind starts to wander, bring it back to the focus. And the deep inhale and the deep exhale. And on your next inhale, I'd like you to inflate your stomach. So really pushing belly out. As you exhale, deflate by drawing the navel into the back of the spine. Inhale as you inflate, and exhale as you deflate. This time as you inhale, inflate the stomach. Start to channel the breath up through the rib cage and then up to the chest. And then as you exhale, empty from the chest, down through the ribs, and then empty from the stomach. Inhale, stomach filled, followed by rib cage and the chest. Exhale, chest empty, rib cage, stomach. Take 2 rounds with your breath here. And I ask you to think about what you want. What is your intention that you wish to set? And finish the second round. Just let your natural rhythm of breath come back. And just take this moment to set your own intention, your individual intention. Whether that be to feel more grounded, to simply relax, or it may be that you're seeking something more from the class today. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Gently bring some awareness back to the body. And when you're ready, gently open the eyes. Prepare to start today's practice. We're just going to start with some really gentle neck and shoulder exercises. You can have the hands remaining on the knee, or if you want to rest them wherever feels more comfortable, that's entirely up to you. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale as you drop the chin to the chest, roll over to the left side. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale and center. Exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale as you round, drawing the chin to the chest to the left side. Exhale, back to center. Take one more round here. Inhale and center. Exhale, drop the right ear. Inhale, chin to chest, into the left side. Exhale, back to center. Take a deep inhale and bring the shoulders up towards the ears, like you're shrugging your shoulders. And as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades back to kiss as you roll them back. Come back to center. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades back. Take two more rounds. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades back. Last round. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades back. Changing direction now. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. And this time as you exhale, draw them forward. Feels a bit weird at first. We're just equalizing the shoulders here. So inhale, coming up. Exhale, shoulders come forward. Take two more rounds. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, come forward. Center. Last round. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, roll them forward. On your next inhale, just take your left hand, take it to your right knee. Take your right hand behind you. And as you exhale, just gently twist as you send your gaze over your right shoulder. You can sit tall here. Find you're pulling too much and tensing the shoulder. Just relax the shoulder down. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release and then twist over to the opposite side. So your right hand comes to your left knee, left hand behind you, and send a gaze behind the left shoulder. Find extension as you sit tall in your twist. Give a couple of minutes. Deep inhale and exhale, release, come back to center. Inhale as you lift your arms all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, start to drop the right hand towards the floor. If you can't reach the floor, just rest it on the thigh. And then take your left hand over to the right ear and just take a gentle pull over to the left side. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Gently come back to center and release. Inhale, lift the arm. As you exhale, this time drop your left hand down to the floor. Right hand comes to the left ear. And exhale, look over to the right side. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Allowing the body to wake up. Deep inhale and exhale, gently release. Then we inhale and we take our arms up. But this time as you exhale, start to hinge forward. So hinging from your hips, keep a flat back and find the earth with the hands as you come forward. Only come forward as far as feels comfortable. Keep the neck long by gazing towards the floor. We stay here for 5 breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. Walk the hands back towards the body. Send the hands behind you, so fingertips are facing inward. And just gently sit back as you pull the shoulder blades back to kick. So if this is enough, you can stay here. We're opening the chest, gazing up to the sky. If you'd like more this morning, just start to lift the hips as you come onto the knees and send the gaze back behind you. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Gently lower the hips, with the head being the last to come up and release. We're going to swap over so that we can balance out the hips now. So you can either just uncross the other way, or you can kick your legs out and then swap them over. You may find that one of your hips is tighter than the other. This is definitely my tighter side, so I find I can't come down as much. So inhale, rise the arms all the way to the sky, and exhale as you hinge from the hips and come forward once more. Find the ground with the hands. If you can challenge yourself more, you can push the hands further away. But if you notice the hips starting to come off the floor, just push them back down. Breathe into the stretch. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Walk the hands towards you once more. Take them behind you, fingertips facing forward, and just gently lean back as you pull the shoulder blades back to kiss. If you followed me before, lift the hips up as you come onto the knees and send the gaze back. Deep inhale and exhale as you start to lower the hips and bring the head as the last to come up. And come forward as you start to come onto all fours. as you find tabletop. You want to put any if you want to make the knees more comfortable here, you can drop a blanket underneath the knees or a pillow. And just check into your tabletop. Make sure that your hands are stacked underneath the shoulders, knees stacked underneath the hips, and the top of the feet are flat on the mat. As you inhale, start to lift the chest, sit bones in the sky. As you come into your cow. As you exhale, start to draw the navel in as you round the spine and come into your angry cat. Inhale, lift as you come to cow. And exhale as you push away the ground and round into your angry cat. And take 2 rounds with your own breath here. Take your time. Allow the heart to open. In each movement and every muscle. And coming back to tabletop when you finish your round. Take a deep inhale and start to lift your right arm all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, take the right hand as you loop it onto the left arm and bring the right ear down to the mat. If you want more, you can walk the left hand forward in front above the head. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to push up through the left hand and then sweep the right arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes back down to meet the left. Moving over to the left now. Inhale, lift the left arm all the way to the sky. And exhale as you sweep the left hand through the loop in your right arm and bring the left ear down. If you want more, you can reach the right hand above the head. Nice stretch through the shoulders. Take a deep inhale and exhale as you pull the right hand back and push up and sweep the left arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale as you release. Bring the big toes together and widen the knees here as you sit back and come into your child's pose. Walk the hands forward and lower the chest, followed by the forehead. The arms are tired. You can take a bend in the elbow. Find your connection with the breath. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to walk your hands over to the right side. Deep inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back to center and take them over to the left side this time. Another stretch through the right side of the body. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Walk the hands back to center. And then start to walk the hands back towards you. And then send the fingertips towards the body. So the hands are coming in the gap between the knees, space forward so you can see me. And just press down into the arm. So a gentle forearm stretch here. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Stretching out the muscles. For those who have done your PT session this morning. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release and then find tabletop once more. Just walk the hands just a couple of inches in front of you once you find tabletop. Take a deep inhale together here. And as you exhale, start to bend the elbows as you draw the chest to the floor, hips stay in the sky. Inhale, lower the hips and snake up and come up into your baby cobra. Hands are stacked underneath the shoulders. If you want more, you can lift the hand. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. Strengthening the back muscles in our practice today. If you'd like more, you can push through the floor and lift the chest as you come into full cobra. Make sure your gaze is in front of you. Take a micro bend in the elbows to get the shoulders to come away from the ears. Take a deep inhale and exhale as you lower the chest down. Inhale together here. And as you exhale, untuck the toes and start to push yourself up as you come into your first downward dog of the day. We're going to stay in our downward dog. 5 breaths, but in stillness. So find your position. Make sure the heels are drawn down to the earth. Take a micro bend if you need to. Lift the hips to the sky as the chest comes down. Keep that connection with the breath. And just take a moment to remind yourself of your intention that you've set today. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. On your next inhale, start to rise up onto the tiptoe. And then exhale, draw the heels back down to the ground. Inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes. Bring the chest slightly forward. Exhale, come back down and draw the heels down. One more round. Inhale, lifting gently, and exhale, drawing the heels back down. And all together, we're going to take a cleansing breath here. This is when you sigh as you exhale. So take a deep inhale and exhale, sigh, release. And then start to walk the feet slowly to the top of your mat as you land in your forward fold. Take a bend in the knees if the hamstrings are tight today. And then just let the arms hang heavy. You can hold on to opposite elbows if you wish. Closing down the eyes if you want to test your balance today. You can take a gentle rock from side to side. Letting the head surrender down. Everything is heavy. And then when you're ready, releasing the arms. On your next inhale, start to rise. You come all the way up to standing, slowly as you can. The head being the last to rise as you exhale at the top. Arms face forward in your mountain. And just stay here for a moment as you find strength. If you wish to open the chest, you can draw the shoulder blades back to kick. Standing tall, chest is proud. Together, take a deep inhale as you take the arms all the way up to the sky. Hands meet in prayer. Prayer comes down to heart center and bow towards the hands. Press the thumbs against the heart center. Slowing down the breath. Remember, it's a gentle flow this morning. Inhale, lift the arms up back to the sky. For this time, as you exhale, start to bow forward as you surrender into your forward fold. Excuse me. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to shins and keep a flat back. And as you exhale, drop the hands down to the mat as you step back into your plank pose. Knees come down, followed by the chest. And then inhale as you snake up to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, untuck the toes and push back into downward dog. And just stay here for a moment. You can pedal out the feet now, bending one knee at a time. The slower that you do it, you can draw the opposite heel down to the earth and feel that deep stretch through the calf muscle. Find stillness and inhale as you rise up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward and step or hop to the top of your mat as you land in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward once more. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms come up to the sky, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, prayer comes down to heart center and release. If you want to grab some water, you can do before we move on to our next round. And when you return, just making sure you're at the top end of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, start to fold forward as the hands come to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down and step back into your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or you can come down halfway in your plank chaturanga. And inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knee and jump forward or step to the top of your mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up as you come back to standing, arms come up to the sky, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, prayer comes down to heart center and release. One more round of our sun salutation. Inhale, arms come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward as you come into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down as you step or jump back into plank. Knees, chest, chin, or halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Drop the knee, and then lower the feet, and then just push your glutes back to the heels as you come into your child's pose. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to bring the weight forward, but then come all the way down to lay on your front. Make sure the hands are stacked underneath the shoulders. And then start to gently rise, just in your baby cobra. Small back bend here. And then if you want more, push back up into your full cobra as we did earlier. We all work, well, not all of us. Some of us work in offices, working from home. You can be sitting in uncomfortable chairs and cause some back pain, sometimes some sciatica pain. So we're strengthening the back muscles to help ease that pain. Deep inhale and exhale, bending the elbows as you start to come down. Take the hands to come on top of each other, making a pillow for the head as you bring the left ear down. And just rest here for a moment. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, drawing the head back to center, come onto the forearms and just adjust as you make sure that your elbows are stacked under your shoulders. You're resting on your forearms this time, so you're only lifting the chest just slightly in your Sphinx pose. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to take your gaze over the right shoulder. This is only a gentle neck twist. Don't try and overdo it. We don't want to strain. Deep inhale and exhale. Start to come back. Center. Deep inhale here. And exhale, send the gaze over the left shoulder. Deep inhale, exhale, back to center. Make a pillow for your hands once more. Bring the right ear down, or the opposite ear that you brought down last time. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, head comes back to center. But float your arms alongside the body now. So drawing the hands back. And then just stay here for a moment. If this is enough, just with the chest slightly raised, that's fine. Or if you'd like more, follow me. And as you inhale, start to rise the chest. And then you can lift the legs as well if you choose to. Only stay here for 2 breaths, quite constricting on the diaphragm. See if you can lift more as you inhale. Final inhale here. And exhale, release, bringing either side of the cheek down to the mat. And just rest for a moment. And then when you're ready, bring the hands next to the ears, I suppose. And then start to push up round the spine as you come back into child's pose. Knees can be together or wide, whichever is most comfortable to you. And then just take your arms so that they come alongside the legs. The forehead still down. And just bringing the arms alongside the legs now. And see if you can grab onto the ankles. And with the forehead down on the floor, start to lift your hips as you round the spine. Bring the forehead as close to the knees as you can. Deep inhale. And exhale, lower the hips and then start to gently come back up to sitting on the heel. Bring the knees over to the left side and drop the right glute to the floor. And then swing the legs so that they can come in front of you. Straighten the legs out first. You can have a micro bend if you're a bit tight in the leg. Feet are flexed towards you. And then take your hand as you place it behind the right knee. And then just start to bend your right leg. And then lift your right foot so it bends over your left leg. If this is enough, that's fine. We're going to be twisting. Otherwise, if you'd like more, start to bend your left knee as you bring your left foot over to the right glute. So I'll just face you so you can see me. So your left leg is over your right. And if you want to bend, you can bend in the left leg. So the left foot comes closer to the right glute. And then just take your left arm as you hug your right knee. And then take your right hand behind you, using it as a lever, and twist as you pull over to the right side. A nice final twist here. If you'd like more from your stretch, You can inhale and take the left arm to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the left elbow across the right knee and pull the knee away from you to deepen your twist. Take a deep inhale and exhale as you release, but bring both your hands over to the left side onto the floor and almost do a mini push-up just as a counter stretch. So in one breath, you come down and then you come back up. And then untwist as you take the legs back in front of you, ready to move over to the opposite side. The legs are straight in front of you. And then take the hands under the left knee. Pull the left knee up and then send the left foot over the right leg. You can stay here or you can start to bend the right leg as the right foot comes under the left glute. Take the right arm as you hug the left knee. Take the left arm behind you and then twist. So see if you can draw your left hand as close as you can to the body to help give you length as you sit tall. Feel that nice twist. If you want more, you can inhale as you take the right arm to the sky and exhale, bend into the elbow as you push the left knee away and deepen your twist. Take a deep inhale and exhale, untwist. And as we did before, both hands come down to the right side of the mat this time. And in one breath, just do a mini push-up as a counter stretch. And when you're ready, untwist both the legs. And then, sorry, I'll just come to the side so you can see me. Just make sure there's some space behind you. You might want to shuffle up to the top of your mat. Soles of the feet are down and the knees are bent. And just try and find the bony part of your bum here, your sit bone. If anyone has any back problems, I'd suggest you use the forearms to help you come down to the mat here. Otherwise, inhale as you take the arms in front of you, palms are facing towards the sky. And as you exhale, use the core to guide you down as you slowly roll back one vertebrae at a time to your mat. And you find the floor, take a full body stretch, pointing the toes, arms come above the head. Take a deep inhale and exhale as you bend both the knees into the chest and give yourself a well-deserved hug. And take a gentle rock from side to side if that feels good. Massaging the back into the back beneath you. When you're ready, just bring the soles of the feet down to the earth. Knees are bent. Relax here for a moment. See if you can bring the heels closer to the glutes. Knees are hip width apart. And then let the arms just come alongside the body with the palms facing down to the ground. Preparing for our bridge pose. If anyone would like a more restorative bridge today, you can grab a block or a pillow and pop it underneath the lower of your back. And then on your next inhale, start to lift the hips, followed by the lower back, and then onto the top of the back. If you'd like more today, you can clasp the hands underneath you as you come onto the shoulders. Engage the legs to stop the knees from falling apart. Chin tucked into chest. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. See if you can keep the hips lifted, using your strength. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, untuck the hand, and then start to gently lower vertebrae by vertebrae, ending with the hips. They come to the floor. When you come to the floor, hug the knees into the chest once more, massaging the back into the floor. And then keeping both the knees tucked in, take your arms wide as they go across the floor, palms facing down. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to take the knees over to the right side. So both the knees are bent. And then inhale as you bring the knees back to center. Exhale, knees go over to the left side. And inhale as they come back up. Coming over to the right side. Come back to center. And then slowly over to the left. Take one more round. Taking your time as you guide the knee from right to left. Then come back to center when you've finished your round and hug your knees in for the final time today. Close down the eye. Take the hands to the knee and just start to draw some circles with the knee. Massaging the lower back this time. Showing a lot of strength through our back muscles today. Pay kindness to the back as you massage it into the ground. And coming back to center, drop the soles of the feet down to the floor. Arms come out wide. And then start to lower the legs as you come into our final pose of relaxation. If you haven't done so already, close down the eyes. Notice if there are any final tensions in the body that you can let go of. Making final movements before you find stillness in Shavasana. Let the feet sway out to the side. Allow the body fully surrender into the floor as you lay heavy. Bring the focus to the breath. breath, slow and deep, helping the heart rate slow down to find deep relaxation. The mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. See if you can let your face muscles relax more. Allow the jaw to soften, lips part, tongue comes away from the roof of the mouth. Deep breathe in, bringing all the goodness from the universe that you need today. And as you exhale, rid the body of any weight, anything you no longer need. Inhale, goodness. Exhale, weight. Inhale, and exhale, weight. Are you allowing yourself to relax, not relaxation, switching off, nothing else matters. When you're ready, start to bring some awareness back to the body. Wiggle the fingers, circle the ankles if that feels good. Take a full body stretch if that's your practice today. When you're ready, there's no rush at all. Start to roll over to the right side of the body, bending the knees, using the right arm as a pillow for the head. And just stay here for a moment. Eyes still closed. And then start to push away from the floor as you gently come to your seated position. Hands can rest wherever feels good. The shoulders come away from the ears. All together, take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Hands meet in prayer. Exhale, prayer comes down to heart center and bow to your hands. Say gratitude to yourself for showing up today. Say gratitude to your mind and your body and its strength that it shows you every day. May you take this feeling of relaxation and take it off your mat. Namaste.